It's our third wedding anniversary. Get ready with me to tell you about all the controversial things that we did at our wedding that we absolutely loved. You guys might not, but we did. Okay, I'll be sure to include all the photos so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But one of my favorite things that we did during our ceremony is that we lined the aisle with all of our bridesmaids and our groomsmen. Our wedding planner was actually the one to recommend that to us, and I'm so glad we did it because when we walked down the aisle, we were right next to all of our best friends, and so they were the first faces that I saw when I was walking down the aisle. What's better than walking down the aisle right next to all your besties? Another thing that we did during our ceremony was usually you'll have, like, if the bride and the groom are standing at the altar, the bridegroom will be on the side that she's standing at and the grooms will be on the side that he's standing at, but we flipped it because we wanted our families to be able to see our face. Our wedding planner, again, was the one that suggested this because she's like, the people that want to see your face the most are your family, your friends. Like, they love the person that you're going to be marrying, but they would probably rather see what your face looks like when you're giving your vows and saying I do. Plus, like, for me, standing up at the altar, the first faces that I'm seeing are my mom and dad and my siblings, and I loved that. Like, I loved that they were right there. Why am I getting emotional right now? I don't actually know why that's not just the usual. Like, you'd think that that's how it would have always been, but for some reason it's opposite. If you do it the traditional way, your family's gonna be looking at the back of your head during the entire ceremony. This next one, I know I'm gonna get made fun of if you're not from Utah, but if you're in Utah, literally everyone does this. We had a soda bar instead of an alcohol bar because literally none of our guests drink alcohol. Like, maybe a handful of them do, but most of them didn't. We actually did think about having an open bar for like 2 seconds, but then we looked at the cost of them and we were like, we're not even gonna be drinking this alcohol. Like, love you guys so much. Time to pregame if you don't want a dirty soda. On my wedding day, give me a 40-ounce soda. Haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love. Have you tried a Texas Tab? This one's not really controversial, I don't think, and it's actually pretty popular to do now, but I did a costume change during our reception. I had my wedding dress on the whole day, but then when the party got started, I changed into this sparkly jumpsuit, and I feel like that's when the guests knew that, like, we're transitioning. Like, the party's starting, it's time to dance, it's time to get things going, and it just was another excuse for me to drag out my bridal era. And if you have the funds to have another bridal outfit, I would definitely recommend it. Money comes and goes, but fashion lasts forever. Speaking of the reception, one of the most costly things that we found, at least for us, was the wedding cake. I have no regrets about the way we did our wedding cake. This is what it looked like. It looks very grand, extra, all the things. But